Looking at your budget, there doesn't seem to be a factor in there for capital expenditures, and you have a lot of industrial machinery between tractors and implements for it. As that ages, has to be replaced. Are you going to try and create a capital budget to replace that, or are you just going to transition into full horse operations when that equipment eventually gets working?
I hope that we'll transition into more sophisticated ways to use our horses. And I'll let Mark take it from there because I don't have anything to do with the machines at all.
I mean, we built into there on a given year, there are some small numerical flexes that we could do if we had needed to get a replacement tractor or fix a tractor. We have a little bit of, I mean, our bank account before payroll was $44,000 at the end of the year in terms of cash on hand. That allows you to do some things. That's somewhere over, I guess, yeah, in the January 2001 was what we sort of assets on hand. And I think that the most elegant transition, again, intent and reality may be slightly different, but the intent would be we're actually thinking of coming up with a way to slaughter beef using the horses instead of going out with a bucket loader when we shoot them in the field. That we build a hay wagon with a winch on it so the horses could bring in the carcasses that we eat. And I think a lot of those things are really achievable as soon as we can get to a point where the three of us aren't working harder than we need to be. So I would guess I would change the answer to be, if we can figure out our labor budget in a more effective way, I think a lot of those capital improvements will get solved by the brawn of horses and humans.
All right, well, thank you, Half Pint in Essex.
I mean, they don't weigh more than, say, the Clydesdales, the big Belgians, or a giant Percheron. But I think pound for pound, you're going to get a whole lot more out of the suffering than you are better. I do all my own shoeing, and yeah, and I found actually that they had more of their feet were bad when I bought the horses, and what I do is I found it's worked on 2 feet. Now they each have only 1 bad foot, and I put a sharp groove into the hook wall that terminates the crack, and the foot will grow out. And I've had success with it, so I don't know. It looks off, but if it'll heal her foot, that's the way to go.
I want to go see what they're doing.
They're 7 and 8. Yeah.
And you did that in here too?
Yeah.
Very chill. Did you make that errand yourself?
The log arch? Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah.
So you welded it all together on the one?
My uncle's a professional welder, and I went up to New Hampshire, and he just had scrap laying around, and we put it together.
Would you ever ride these horses?
Yeah, I ride them. Yeah.
Right here.
I ride them bareback.
And they're fair, yeah, no kidding.
They're easy.
Up to here.
Yeah, they're
The
easy.
load goes up to here.
They are.
Nature.
They are, yeah.
And it splits the load between the 2 horses. Splits the distance.
That'd be a comfy ride.
Side of the horse goes to this thing right
See
here.
how this is twisted?
Okay. All right.
Well,
that.